Consumer perception can often skew a decision to buy or sell within the real estate industry. It's your job to educate somebody and give them the information they need before making a decision. This week's campaign, we're going to show you how to create a piece of content that educates and attracts the kind of person who may be thinking about selling their home. To get started, go to the plan page in our Help Center and click on the Get the Assets button. This will bring you to the graphics and the social copy that you're going to need for this week's campaign. To get started, click on Graphics and download the relevant images that you're going to need. The announcement, the Instagram post, the Instagram story. And as always, we have multiple variations in the ready-to-use folder for you to choose which one matches your brand the best. Once you've downloaded those, get those onto your mobile device. You're going to need those for later in this video. Next, we're going to go to the social copy or the micro copy document. You're going to want to have this handy throughout the video to use for the Facebook post and the Instagram caption and the email blast. Once we have this up, we're ready to get started. Make sure you have your website, your business page, and your ad account handy. First, we're going to start by logging into the platform. To do this, you're going to replace www with manage. That will be manage.yourdomain.com. Once you've logged into the back end of the platform, we're going to get started by creating the content using the Create tab. All content starts at the Create Content button, which will open up the content library. This has a mixture of core pages as well as all of the templates that you would need for the marketing campaigns that we teach. The newest ones will be at the end. As you see here, we'll select how proximity affects your home value. Go ahead and click on that. That will bring you into the content editor. Now, some campaigns you will have to make edits on. They are minor in most cases, and then some of our content is ready to publish. This is one of those campaigns that is ready to publish, but we do encourage you to humanize your content by using video. You can embed a video by using the video object, taking that embed object, placing it into the content, and then in that object, taking that YouTube or Vimeo link and pasting it right here. That's not necessary at this step, so we'll skip that for now. Go ahead and publish that page, and we're ready to continue. Click Go Back. And this is where we're going to create the announcement for this piece of content. The announcement is going to bring more attention to this piece of content for people who come to your site from other channels. To get started, click on the Action drop-down and go to the Announce This section. The first thing we'll do is we'll put this into a banner format, and we're going to be creating a poll. Then, using your Google Doc with the ad copy and social copy, we'll scroll down until we get to the announcement. Select your headline here, and we're going to replace the current headline that we have. As we scroll down, we're going to replace the button text with a yes and a no. And then we'll start to create the answers for that. Answer 1 headline. We'll copy that. The subheadline or button text will be next. And then we're going to link to that actual blog post. To do that, we're going to find that blog post again by creating a duplicate tab and simply click on that blog URL. And we will paste that in there. The next is answer number 2. We're going to take answer to headline and paste that in, as well as learn more in the button text, and copy that URL and paste that into the link. What we've done is we've created an interactive banner poll to get somebody to engage with this piece of content. Once that's complete, you'll go to the next page by continue. We're going to choose entire site, which will have this banner across all pages except for the page you're announcing. We are also going to run this campaign for 7 days and continue. And you can go ahead and activate that announcement right away on your website. That will give you an announcement confirmation, and that will let you know that this will run from this date for however many days. The next step is we're going to create a Facebook ad. We do that by creating a post and a promotion through Ads Manager. To get started, you're going to need to go to your Facebook business page. To get started, we're going to go back to the microcopy document and scroll down until you find the Facebook business page section. We give you a variety of ad copy to use, and you can select the one that best meets your brand. We're going to get started by pasting that into a new post text box. And then we're going to include the link to our blog. We're going to paste in that link, and that will create a clickable thumbnail, including the metadata from that blog, with the featured image, the SEO title, and the SEO description. Once you have the text and you have the thumbnail, you're ready to post. Click Share Now. Once that's published, you can see what that looks like in a live setting, and now we're ready to advertise. Go over to your Ads Manager. We're going to get started by clicking the green Create button to start the campaign. And we're going to select the special ad category. Because this content relates to real estate and housing, we have to tell Facebook that. So select the housing option. This campaign is set up for traffic, and that's going to be our marketing objective. Next, give it a naming convention that's very specific so you can remember when you go back. I like to include the date, and then select Continue. On this page, the ad set level, we're going to select who we're going to show this to, for how long, and where it's going to be placed. We're going to choose website is where we're going to drive people to. And then under audience, we're going to select the 3 audiences that make up our chunky middle: website traffic, Facebook engagement, and our Follow Up Boss database. Once you've selected those, continue down. We don't need to include locations, age, or gender, but we will select the placements. We're going to edit that. Unselect everything except Facebook newsfeed and Facebook Instagram feed. Once you've completed that, continue to scroll down till you get to budget and schedule. The first thing we're going to do is switch the optimization from link clicks to landing page views. And we're going to switch from daily budget to lifetime budget. Because this is a much smaller audience than, say, your Magic Million or top of funnel audiences, we're going to use less budget than them as well. You can use anywhere from $5 to $10 per day. For this campaign, I'm going to choose $35, and we're going to run this over the course of 7 days. Facebook, over those course of 7 days, will spend up to $35 per day, but it won't be broken out evenly. Some days they could spend $5, some days they could spend $10. Once you've set that up, go to continue. And this is where you're going to select the ad. You will find your business page that you'd like to use here. And you're also going to look for your Instagram account as well. We're going to choose Use Existing Post. And we're going to click on Select Post. The newest post should be at the top. Go ahead and select that. And continue. This will show you the preview across News Feed on mobile, desktop, and the Instagram feed as well. Once you reviewed those and you know what they look like, you're ready to launch the campaign and confirm. This will take you back to the Ads Manager with a confirmation screen, and this should take anywhere from 30 minutes to a few hours for approval. The next piece is going to be the email blast. We're going to come back into the platform and then go to the blast section. Get started by going to Create a Blast, and we're going to find the relevant audience. That's chunky middle. These are people who are in a stage of lead or nurture and have opened an email blast within the last 90 days. These people are engaged with your content. Click on Continue. And at this level, you can use the social doc to find an email blast that matches, again, your brand and tone. We provided 4 different varieties here, including subject lines and body. You can also use the templates that are loaded. We've hand-selected one of each of these campaigns for you to use. Go ahead and select that template. And we need to include the link to your blog in this email. Copy that link and then paste in the link, which should create a clickable thumbnail like you see here. Feel free to include a closeout message as a call to action to get somebody to act. Once you've created a closeout message and signed off, you're ready to send. Before you do though, make sure to send yourself a test email by clicking this arrow. It always helps to also go back and send somebody else an email as well for preview. Somebody like a colleague or a trusted peer who maybe works in advertising or copywriting. Once you've sent the preview emails and looked them over for spelling, grammar, and tone, go ahead and click Continue. This is where you can send that email either instantly or, as we recommend, scheduling that email. Scheduling helps in the event that you need to make edits to a specific piece of content, and you can schedule that Monday through Friday between the hours of 3 to 5 for best results. We'll schedule this one for 4:30 p.m. This will allow us to show up in our consumer's inbox at a time that's convenient for them. Next, go ahead and click Schedule, and this will bring you to a confirmation page. you can view your blasts, and you'll see that in processing and then scheduled for next week at that specific time. If at any point you need to make edits or pause that email blast, simply go to Actions and click Cancel Sending. That email will remain in drafts until you're ready to reschedule. Now let's move on to the next part, the Instagram post and Instagram story. What you'll need is to bring up your Instagram business account. To get started, we're going to click on the plus sign at the lower center portion of the screen. That's going to open up your photo library on your phone, and this is where you'll start to select the image or images that you'll need. For this one, we're just going to choose one single image and click Next. We don't need to make any edits to this filter or add filters, so we'll click Next again. And on this screen, this is where we'll go into write a caption by simply typing into the caption box. You can get started by using the Instagram captions that we provide for you in this social copy document. You can choose any variety of this as well, and you can simply type this into the caption box, as you see here on the screen. Make sure to include some of the relevant hashtags we've provided for you. Hashtags are going to help you to get visibility and get discovered organically through people's search and activity. Make sure to include a couple other hashtags, things that will help you with branding, things that would help you with location, and also any relevant hashtags based off this piece of content. We recommend anywhere from 8 to 15, but you could have up to 30. Once you're done here, click OK. And I always recommend adding a location using your main market. Once you have that correct, hit share up in the top right corner, and you've just created a post on Instagram. Again, this will help you to get visibility as people click through with different hashtags and are searching for different content on Instagram. You can also go down and look at your post and see what it looks like for a consumer. You also have the ability to promote this post with this blue button, much like a boost on Facebook. The next piece is the story. Up in the top left corner in your feed, you'll see your logo or icon. Click on that circle and it'll prompt you to add to your story. This is going to be a normal story, and by clicking on the lower left hand corner, you'll bring up your photo templates again. This is going to be a 2-slide story. So we're going to choose the overlapping panels, and that will highlight with blue. Make sure you select them in the order that you want to show them. Click Next, and where we're going to include a story sticker as a quiz. To select a sticker, click on this smiley face at the top of your screen, and for this we're going to select the quiz. We're going to type in which one of these decreases your home's value, and you can have park, school, hospital, and you can even put fire station. Hospital is going to be the answer that is correct, and then you click Done. We're going to shrink this using our thumbs and then place it over the placeholder on that slide. Down in the lower left hand corner, you can switch over to the next screen. This is not going to have to be edited. It's simply prompting the consumer to go take the next step. Once you've done this, you can click Next. Then to publish it, you'll hit Share, and then you'll be able to click Done. Now, you'll actually be able to engage with people who answer that question and then have conversations through direct messages about if they're thinking about making a move or if they're wondering about their home's value.